Welcome back. This is Soncerae. I'm here again to address another entertaining topic that will provoke thoughts and create respectful dialogue amongst the men and women listening, ready to learn, ready to improve, and ready to express themselves in a healthy and amusing manner. Please be open-minded here. This space is for the opinionated and independent thinker. All right, we got betas in here, we got alphas in here, we got high-end single mothers, and we got low-energy baby mamas, we got low-hanging fruit, and we got high-value women of quality up in here. Respect each other. Hey, it's Soncerae here. Welcome to my channel. I am a certified life coach. I give sex, love, and relationship advice to men on OnlyFans. I also give advice to women. I have a Facebook group called Black Single Moms We Give You Life. If you want to go in there, it's some tips. I try to post tips all of the time. Co-parenting tips, all types of resources like grants and stuff like that for single moms. So check it out if you are a single mother, okay? Listen, as of lately, I've been trying to be a little clearer as far as my message goes about how I feel about marriage. I do not give advice about marriage often. I try to stay away from that because I don't think that people should get married. And a lot of people don't understand why I think that. So I'm going to try to explain it a little better. Hopefully this video will be a little bit more helpful for you guys. And you could, easily understand why I do not support marriage. Okay. Excuse me as I kiss the sky. Now, a lot of people think that marriage is the end game. I think for me, the end game is probably love and respect. Like, there are a lot of women out there who are married, but they don't necessarily get their husband's true love or respect. They disrespect the marriage all of the time. The men are doing what they want. They're abusive. They're lying. They're cheating. They're doing all types of stuff. And the whole cheating thing is a whole nother topic for me. I feel like people who devote themselves to monogamous relationships and then turn around and cheat are really just polyamorous people, okay? Then they really just need to be honest with that. And a lot of people turn their nose up at polyamory, but then turn around and cheat. I think people think that polyamory has more to do with promiscuity and cheating and lying and having multiple sex partners. But really, polyamory is about you having more than one relationship, meaning you respect each other, you have a friendship, you love one another. And I think a lot of people think you can only love one person at one time. Before we proceed with caution, I do want to take some time to say thank you to Millionaire Match, who is today's sponsor. Are you single? Well, if so, this is the app for you. Only if you make about $200,000 a year. This is for people who are financially stable, who are looking for a serious relationship. This luxury high-end dating app, you can meet over 4 million attractive singles looking for a serious relationship that could even lead to marriage, right? So enticing, so exquisite. If you're like me and you love dating tips, they also provide you with professional counselors you can talk to via live streams or Q&A sessions. Use the link in the description and download today, or you can go to directme/Soncerae and download the app from there, okay? This app is not for sugar babies or sugar daddy relations, pay pigs, cash app scams, escorting, prostitution, gift card receiving and giving, PayPal transaction, fraudulent payments, hoarding, jaywalking, running stop signs, overcooking. I think it might be some type of hierarchy in some situations, but for the most part, it's really just about loving more than one person at a time. It's a lot deeper than I could sit here and explain without you being like, that's just cheating. A lot of vanilla-minded people or people who think inside of a box, their minds are open enough to be able to think of polyamory as like a positive thing. If anything, they think being monogamous and then turn around and cheating is more acceptable than you just admitting that you are polyamorous. Now, back to this whole why I don't really support marriage thing. I think I spoke about it a long time ago when I was trying to talk to people about me being spiritually married to my son's father. Some people try to discount my spiritual marriage to my son's father father because it wasn't a legal one. But I'm the type of woman, I really don't like to do legal stuff. Like, I didn't even want to file for child support when I had to. Like, that was like the worst thing in the world for me. Putting the government in my business, it's never been a good idea to me, my personal business. You understand? Because to me, there's a difference between what I do in my personal life versus what I do business-wise. To me, marriage is business. It's something that changes your money, your taxes, all types of stuff. When you are involved with someone in a legal type of thing, it changes your money and your taxes. So unless we come to some type of negotiation or some type of business arrangement, I'm not going to just legally get married to a dude. You understand? Like, we got to talk about how we're going to run this household together as, business people. A lot of men feel like when women bring money into a relationship or a marriage, that they now lose control of the situation. A lot of men want to be in a position of control when they're dealing with women. I don't know what this obsession is with controlling women, but the only thing that you can control is really yourself and who you are as a person. You can't go around wanting to control women. There are some men out there who are complaining about how they are unable to get women to submit. And it's like, I need for you to understand two things. Number one, submission goes both ways. If a woman is submitting to you as your wife, trust me, as a husband, you have to submit as well. You have to understand the exchange, number one. Okay, number two, women submit to men with purpose. You cannot expect a woman to just submit to you when you are her boyfriend and that's it, and you aren't giving her any type of indication that you would like to build something with her. And when I say build something with her, I don't necessarily mean that the end game is marriage, but maybe you're building some type of commitment or long-term arrangement between the two of you, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be marriage. It can be marriage. But for me, I don't think that anybody should get married. I think you need to be able to exit stage left as soon as possible. I'm the person that believes that everything comes to an end. And I don't think that anyone should hold on to the concept of forever, because everything is consistently changing all of the time. People consistently change all of the time. I understand that people want someone to ride or die with them forever. Like, you want these friends that you want to be around your entire life. And unfortunately, people leave, like people die, people move on, people move to other places inside of the world. It's all types of things that happens. Life changes. So I try not to hold on to people. I used to be so upset every time somebody left. And I think that to me was kind of like an abandonment issue. I hated that life was kind of like a revolving door where you met people. I mean, I felt like this in high school, because I would meet friends and they would move or go to another school or something like that. Like, people I went to elementary school, I wasn't talking to anymore, or people I went to middle school with, I wasn't talking to them until I got, older as an adult. So people were kind of coming in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And we all have that. Even if we live in stable households, if we've never moved out of our hometown, we still have people who come and go and come and go. And to me, I understand that. So I have accepted that part about life. So I no longer sit here and be pressed for someone to stay forever. If they choose to leave, that's their choice for them, and it's part of their journey. Then sometimes people don't choose to leave and they stay longer inside of a situation that they should have been left, and they have this terrible situation that they refuse to leave. And it's just why would you want to spend your life sitting there being miserable inside of a situation that you need to leave? Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you want to spend your life that way? You live every day, but you only die once. And you are here for a short period of time. So why would you want to spend that little period of time being stuck to someone that you're unhappy with? Do you know how free a lot of people feel after they get divorced? Oh my God, they start doing things they never thought they would do. I mean, the best things. I mean, it's people out there I was depressed and divorced, and then after a year, I'm CEO of 5 corporations. I'm wealthy. I have $3 million in the bank and I live in my luxury home. And then you see a picture of them going on all these vacations and shit. Sometimes someone that you've dealt with is kind of holding you back. So I very much welcome change, and sometimes two people can mutually agree. Now, I think that's the difficult part. A lot of times when people break up, they don't mutually agree on the breakup. And whether you are spiritually married or legally married doesn't even matter at the end of the day, because both of them have bonds. So you can't have like more respect for one than the other, because honestly, the only reason why you should be married to someone is because you feel a spiritual bond with them and some type of love with them. Okay, if you feel that and you coming into a situation where both of you are financially stable, both of you have mental health, both of you are emotionally intelligent, you should have a healthy experience with this person for a long time. But a lot of people don't factor in the other stuff that's orbiting around an emotional connection or a spiritual connection. Okay, now spiritual connection, emotional connection are important, but you also have to understand that there is a financial bond and a business bond that you two are supposed to have together as well. Inside of any type of agreement that you make with someone, part of the negotiation should be, regardless of whether you're getting spiritually married or legally married, you need to be able to understand, can you two coexist and cohabitate together? That's why I don't like cohabitation, but that's an entirely different video, okay? Men tell me all the time, your son's father pulled a number on you. I'm like, I know, because I won't cohabitate. I don't believe in marriage. I don't fall in love. I don't remember the last time I had sex. They're like, yo, he did a number on you. I'm like, it's not that I'm still hurt. I was hurt then. It was almost 4 years ago. People still try to use him as a tool to hurt me, especially men who are trying to like harass me. You know what I mean? Like online, you know how men are. Like, you guys are predators on here. You be trying to like just hurt any woman you can find when you feeling some type of way about yourself. I'm just here to let you guys know that is a beta male trait. We can tell that something is wrong with you, because no alpha male who's secure in himself is harassing a woman online. Come on. But anyway, a lot of men try to throw my son's father inside of my face, and I try to explain to people, the woman that I was 4 years ago is not the woman that I am today. Do not get it twisted. Like, I'm on a whole nother level. I learned a lot of lessons. I'm more educated than I was. I got a lot going on. I'm more successful than I was. I'm making more money than I was. So this is a completely different woman that you're seeing. This is not the same woman that was like 4 years ago dating some guy that she was banking on his potential and trusting the promises that he made. Now, I promised to God, that I would give my life to this man, and my relationship with my higher power is very important to me. And a lot of people won't understand that because they don't have the relationship with their higher power the way that I do. And just because you don't believe that my spiritual marriage was valuable, that's your belief. It was valuable to me and it affected me. And we're talking about my life when we start having the discussion why I don't support marriage. Okay. So when people are coming to me and they're asking me for advice, please understand that you guys are asking me for relationship advice, sex advice, love advice. But I do not encourage people to be married. And even if that's your end game, let's say marriage is your end game, okay? I'm still going to give you advice about getting to that end game. And I could tell you how you could keep longevity in your marriage, but that's not my main point of view. Even though I'm not too keen on marriage, I'm not going to encourage you not to do it. What I'm going to encourage you to do is have your own path and do whatever it is that you feel you resonate with. If you want to get married, that's cool, but I just feel like it's a completely different thing when you want to put the government in your business. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if it was just about love and spirituality, then you could just go to the church or the tabernacle or whatever and be like, mosque people, I would like to be married for the rest of my lifetime. Or you can sign a contract like you in Scientology. You be married for 1 million, 2 million years. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Tap that notification bell. All right. And please, please, please put your thoughts inside of the comment section below. All right. If you disagree with me, that's fine. I hear you. Have vision and stay focused. Namaste.